Good evening, YTPC. Sawgunner here. Quick bit of housekeeping. I'm smoking my Briarworks brushed finish billiard that was gifted to me by our good friend Israel at SoCal Piper. Thank you, Israel. And in it, I'm smoking some Prince Albert. So tonight's video is a video response to Jonathan, Piper X1X. Sir, I wanted to congratulate you on reaching 1,000 subscribers. Man, what a milestone. And well done, sir. You have an excellent channel. I enjoy your content very much. So I'm doing a video response. And Jonathan has asked, what's the most embarrassing thing you've done and got caught doing? Now, this is a story. The only people that know about it were the people that were there when it happened. I haven't told anybody this. No one in my family, not even my son, have I told this to. So this had been back toward the end of probably September of 2008. I was in the Navy Reserves, and I had just a few months prior returned from my home from my deployment to Iraq. And this was something that brought on by a medical condition. You know, I've said in other videos that back in 2009, I had thyroid surgery. I had a complete thyroidectomy. I had, unbeknownst to me, I had a almost 800 gram goiter, thyroid goiter. It was substernal, it was under my sternum, and my trachea was like 75% closed. In fact, the doctors told me, we don't know why you're not dead. Anyway, so this is like a lead up to the embarrassing story. You know, I noticed like when I was doing my train up to go to Iraq, I was having trouble like keeping up. But I just couldn't, wrote it off as, you know, I was older than the other guys. So I wrote it off as me just not being able to keep up with the young guys and all the heat in the desert. We were at Fort Bliss, Texas. Little did I know there was something very wrong. And actually, it's probably good that this happened, because this is what led me to actually getting examined by a doctor, and they found what was wrong. But anyway, so we're in like September of 2008. And in the Navy, twice a year, you have your they call it your PRT, the physical readiness test, which consists of push-ups, sit-ups, and a 1.5 mile run. You know, the timed events, you have 2 minutes to do a certain number of sit-ups based on your age, You have 2 minutes to do a certain number of push-ups, based on your age group. And then a certain amount of time to run the 1.5 miles. Well, I was smoking the sit-ups and push-ups. What was killing me was the run. I just couldn't, for some reason, I couldn't run without just being out of breath. Well, of course, I have that goiter. And I was pushing down on my trachea. That's what was wrong. But, so I was worried. I'd always prided myself on being, physically fit, being able to pass the, physical readiness test. So I remember thinking to myself, man, I have to do something. I have to pass this run. So I went to the GNC and I got a container of that pre-workout mix called NO Explode, nitrous oxide explode. Now I was, when I would work out, I would take that and that'd just make you would feel like a monster, like you could just tear down the gym. So I mixed up a batch of that in my water bottle. And we did the push-ups, we did the sit-ups, passed, no problem. Then came the run. So I took that water bottle with that pre-workout mix. I figured if I take this, that'll give me the edge to push me to pass my run. So I took that pre-workout mix and I downed it. It must have been like 16 ounces. I just downed it. So we all line up. The run starts. I'm running. And next thing you know, there's a rumbling in my stomach. My guts are, I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, this is not good. So I'm running. I keep running. My guts are churning. And I'm like, man, I have to go to the bathroom. I have to do another, I have to drop a deuce. So I was fighting it. I'm like, no, just keep running, just hold it off. So I'm running. And then with that goiter, I was out of breath. I was, but I thought, no, I'm not going to quit. Keep going. And it got to a point where I noticed, I said to myself, Jason, if you don't go to the bathroom right now, you're going to crap your pants. So I thought, you know what, screw it. I'll take the hit on the run and I'll just do the makeup exam. Because what happens is, for those that don't pass, you get 2 chances to pass it. So I thought, okay, I'll take the fail this time, and then on the next drill weekend, I'll do the makeup. So I stopped running and I started walking. We were on a track outside of the gym. The bathrooms were inside the gym. So I thought, I'll take the hit. I'm going to the bathroom. So I start walking. I stopped running, started walking towards the bathroom. My chief which is an E7 in the Navy. My chief runs up to me and goes, Jason, what are you doing? Why'd you stop? I'm like, Chief, I got to go to the bathroom. I go, if I don't go to the bathroom now, there's going to be an accident. He said, no, keep running. I said, but Chief, I'm telling you, if I don't go now, I'm not going to make it, and I'm going to have an accident. He wouldn't let me stop. Said, nope, keep running. So I kept running, and sure enough, I pooped my running shorts. And my chief was running right along next to me. I'm like, Chief? And he's like, nope. Boom, right there. So, I'm running with a load in my shorts. Now, here's the funny thing. My airway was 80% blocked. I had just dropped a deuce on my shorts. And I only failed the run by 1 minute. So anyway, I crossed the finish line. I said, Chief, I'm going. So luckily I had my gym bag, and I grabbed my gym bag and went to the bathroom and got myself cleaned up. Now here's the funny thing. I remember thinking to because everyone knew what happened. You know, in the military, if you do something like that, you're going to get made fun of forever. And that's something that'll follow you from command to command. People will find out about it. And I thought, man, I'm never going to live this down. People are just going to tease the shit out of me. And no one ever mentioned it. It was never mentioned, never brought up. Nothing was ever said after that about it, which surprised me, because I was saying to shirt, my man, I'm the laughing stock now, but no. And the good thing is that's when I realized, hey, there's a problem, and I need to see a doctor. And that's when they found that goiter. So that was the most embarrassing thing that ever happened to me. So, Jonathan, there you have it. That's my story. And once again, sir, congratulations on your 1,000 subscribers. And y'all have a good night. It's Tuesday, so I'll have a good rest of the week. Tomorrow is hump day. And we'll talk at you later. All right. Bye-bye.